This is the Canadian Parliament building, and every night they have a big light show. The castle-looking hotel in the background is where Churchill would stay when he visited Canada during World War II. Zach flew into Montreal and joined us at our campsite for 1 or 2 nights, and then we came into the city and stayed at a hotel for a couple nights. Montreal was a great place to do the hop-on, hop-off bus. And we did several neat art museums. Zach ran into a friend from New York. Montreal was also a great place to ride bicycles. We mostly rode around the river in the old port areas in the historic districts along the waterfront. This part of town was called the Old City. It was very European, remind us of several cities in Europe. Quebec City was our last stop in Canada and one of our favorites. It was very European. The food was great, the sights were great, and another place we did the hop-on, hop-off bus. Our RV park was across the river, so every day we would take the ferry into the city and explore on foot. We drove straight south to Vermont for just one night in a place that turned out to be one of the best RV parks of the whole trip. Then on to the outskirts of Boston, where Nick joined us in the camper for 2 nights before we came into town and stayed near him for 2 nights.
I never actually knew when my last kayak trip was because we sold the kayaks, and I was really glad that I didn't have to know that it was going to be my last one when I got in it. I saw amazing things from that kayak, and I will always remember it.
From Boston, we camped in upstate New York and took the train into the city to search for an apartment, which we did by early September.